Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Tarot with Titania reading of the week for December 19th to the 26th, 2025. Because I've already posted the solstice reading this week and I don't want to drown any of you with too many readings, I'm just going to do one card pull for this week. So in conjunction with the solstice reading, you'll get the sense of the energy that we're in the midst of. The solstice reading, of course, that energy will continue for the next 3 months, and this reading will be essentially for this week of Christmas. And without further ado, I invite you to close your eyes and let's set the intention for this reading. Nice deep breath in. Letting it go. And another one. And I invite you to imagine a tree root coming down out of the base of your spine, going down deep into Mother Earth and grounding you here and now in this present moment, knowing that this tree root is not only grounding you and anchoring you, but it is also a conduit through which anything that no longer serves you can easily pass down into Mother Earth and become compost for your new good growth. Creator, this is your daughter Titania, and I'm here with all of your children about to do the reading of the week for December 19th to the 26th, 2025. My intention is to be a clear channel for the information we most need to receive right now, and to provide this in a manner that we will easily and effortlessly hear, understand, and integrate for our personal and our collective highest and greatest good. I invite my higher self and the higher selves of all those listening now and in the future to be present and facilitate this exchange, ensuring that it happens in the highest and best way possible, and that we cover what is needed for us personally and collectively at this time in this reading for this week, please. I want to thank the 4 archangels for coming to hold the 4 directions around us. I invite Raphael to hold the east, Michael to hold the south, Gabriel to hold the west, and Uriel to hold the north. Thank you for coming. We set the tone for ease, for clarity, for upliftment, for fun, for joy, for simplicity, for whatever it is that is uppermost in our hearts at this time, in service to our highest and greatest good. May it be held here and honored in good ways. And anything that doesn't match these frequencies and intentions is welcome to go now. And so, let's get to the reading, shall we? All right, Creator, we're just going to do a 1-card pull for tonight, for this week, in service to our good and our knowingness for this week, so that we can make the most of this solstice and holiday season, in service to our highest and greatest good and our highest offering to life. So, 1 card, please. What is it that we need to know for this week, so that we can be at our best and remember to hold the light that we love holding in service to more good? Ooh, the Devil card. Oh, that's a good one. So, Major Arcana, Soul Growth card. This is an important card for us this week, and it ties in nicely with the solstice reading, which is all about, preventing ourselves from being distracted. We need to stay really present in our lives. We need to stay very intentional and on target with our energy and our focus. So the devil often refers to delusion, illusion, addictions. Where are we numbing out? Where are we not present to ourselves? Where are we not focused in good ways? How are we deluding ourselves? Where are we distracted from our true path and purpose? The devil is often portrayed in other decks with the hand outstretched and the Saturn symbol etched on the palm of the hand, which indicates limitations. Go no further, seek no farther. There is nothing but the 3-dimensional reality. This material existence is all there is. And those of us who are on this channel, chances are we know that there is so much more. And we must always seek to continue to grow and expand and become all that we're here to be. And so it's very interesting that this card is up, particularly because it is the holiday season, and those of us who have addictions might be feeling the challenge of this time of year because of all the substances that happen, food and alcohol and other things, and the challenges of relationships, family, relating to people that we don't see very often and maybe we have a difficult time with. And so rather than numbing out, can we be present? Can we stay grounded and centered? Can we stay in our body and keep breathing and maybe not respond or react as we might have in the past, but stay conscious, stay intentional, stay deliberate, stay present? Noticing in ourselves, what is this discomfort? What is rising in me? And how can I take care of myself in a positive and proactive manner so that I'm caring for me, that I am allying with myself rather than hurting myself or operating in a self-destructive manner by indulging in addictions or substances to numb out whatever is coming up for me. So again, this is a difficult time of year for many, many people. For others, it's a time of great joy, but this message applies. Stay present, stay aware, and stay in your desire to be the highest, best iteration and version of yourself. Hold lofty ideals and goals for yourself. We need to do this. This is who we are inherently as spirit in human form, is we've come to grow and become more. We're not here to be stagnant. We're not here to destroy ourselves. We're here to take care and to love ourselves and to love each other. And if we can't respond in a loving manner, then maybe a bit of space is what's appropriate. You have to rely on you to know what is best for you. This is your one precious life. You get to do it your way. So this holiday season, tune into yourself. What care do you need to give and show yourself so that you know you're loved and you are appreciated and your needs are honored and respected? Do you need to create a little bit of space so that you can have more comfort and well-being and ease at this time? It's also, we're coming up on the end of 2025, which is a 9-year, a completion year, and we'll be beginning a new fresh year in January, as we usually do, but this is going to be a 1 year numerologically. And so this card is saying, don't numb out, don't lose focus, end things well this year. Do your best to wrap things up, to keep it clean, to tidy things up to the best of your ability, so that you have your energy with you for the beginning of the next year. So staying conscious, staying deliberate, not becoming sidetracked, not being distracted, not adulterating our consciousness with substances that knock us off our center, whether that's too much sugar, whether that's too much alcohol, whether that's too much of other things. It's all okay, though. If that is your best way to respond, please hold yourself with love, not hate, and know that you're human and it's okay. We all have our moments of weakness, and by being kind and compassionate to ourselves, while longing and holding the desire to be more, we can build up some momentum and get past whatever it is that we've been doing that hasn't been serving us. And that's the energy right now, is bringing things to the light to be seen so they can be healed and addressed. So if you're finding that in your experience, please ally with yourself. Show yourself some love and some kindness. Be good to yourself. Take care of what you need to take care of. Get enough rest. Eat enough good quality food. Drink enough water. Make sure that your basics are covered. Get outside in nature and move every day. If you're on holidays, at least a half an hour, get outside. Let the light into your eyes. These will all help very much to reset and ground and become present. And when we're in a healthy, happy state in our bodies, we're far more resilient and responsive and able to adjust and adapt to the outer circumstances of life and other people. We're not as triggered, we're not as reactive. So that self-care piece is really, really, really important. And as I said, it was repeated in the solstice reading. So it's good to see this, that don't get distracted, stay on target, stay on center. It's all working out. And that ultimately it is all for our highest and greatest good. The devil is often also portrayed as a mask with an angel behind it peeping out and smiling, understanding that the contrast is for us. The difficult stuff is for us. It brings us into greater clarity and awareness of what we prefer, personally and collectively. When there are horrible, atrocious things that happen in the world, we know we want more peace, more beauty, more harmony, less violence, more kindness, more sympathy and compassion. So let's be the energy of that this holiday season. Let's step into the frequencies of love and peace and kindness and compassion, and for ourselves and for all those around us, remembering that we're all just doing our best and that the world is a much better place when we can be kind and loving with ourselves and with others. So, a pretty clear, succinct message for this week. I hope it is of service to you. I invite you to take a nice deep breath and bring that information into your field and let it ground in you wherever it needs to. Knowing that you will remember the messages, the bits and pieces that are relevant to you at this time in service to your highest and greatest good for this week and beyond. Creator, this is your daughter Titania. Thank you for the opportunity to once again gather with others across time and space and bring through the wisdom and insight that serves us personally and collective in the best way possible so that we can remember our wholeness, our beauty, the wonder of this human earthly existence, that we may strive to be our best, that we may take good care of ourselves and ally with ourselves and each other, creating a glorious field of love, of light, of kindness, of compassion, of peace, of joy, of wisdom, of discernment. So we are clean and clear, awake and aware, deeply present in our lives, and evoking from each other, calling it out, the best that we are, so that we all rise together and support each other in that rising for our personal and our collective highest and greatest good. I want to thank all those who helped to hold this space today. I want to thank you for being here once again, adding your energy to mine. I wish you a magnificent, magical holiday season, a very happy return of the light to those of you in the Northern Hemisphere. To those of you down south, have a beautiful summer solstice. Enjoy all that light for all of us who are up here in the dark and the wet and the cold. And if you would like a reading, I have a lot of time this January, so if you would like a New Year's reading, the link is in underneath this video. And tomorrow is 3i Atlas passes closest to the earth. So wherever you are, remember to take a moment and breathe deep and get present and receive the gift of the energies from this interstellar traveler, whatever it may be. It is bringing us information and knowledge that we've never had before. And it'll be interesting to see how that adds to the human experience and life unfolding on this planet. It's a beautiful gift from the divine, from the beyond, from the universe. I wish you a happy, happy holiday. Much love and light, and I will see you next week. Until then, take good care, ally with yourself, be good, full of love, light, kindness, and compassion. I will see you next Friday. Bye for now.